Hello everyone, welcome to PCB classes. This is a practice session number 2 and in this we will be solving some problems related to the R equivalent. Clear? So let's start the lecture. This is a problem given here and in this problem it is said that find the R equivalent across AB terminals. Across AB terminal we have to find out the R equivalent. So we'll go with the normal procedure as we have done in the session 1. Before starting any of the problems related to the R equivalent, first of all you have to make a note of the number of nodes as well as you have to give the names of the nodes. Fine. So first we'll go for the nodes. How many nodes are there? Here one node is there. Let us take this one as X. Fine. Another node is there Y. Now this can be also given another name, but see here this is directly connected to this node. So can I say the same name Y and Y? I can say it. Similarly, this is also directly connected. So this node is also said to be the X. Fine. So I'll redraw the circuit diagram. So I'll start my circuit from the A terminal. So I'll say that this is A terminal and this is B terminal. This is B, this is A. Clear? From A, what is the resistance we are having? 2 ohm. We can write down this one as 2 ohm and Y. Fine. Similarly, from B to X, what is there? 7 ohm. Let us take this one as X. Fine. Now, see the approach. X to Y or Y to X. What is that? 10 ohm in series with 20 ohm. 10 ohm in series with the 20 ohm. So I'll take this one as point as 10 ohm and here it is connected to X, that is 20 ohm. So these two parts are done. Clear? Next, this point can be said as Y, this is also said as X. Next, again Y to X, 3 ohm and 7 ohm. So Y to X, I'll take it, this is 3 ohm, this is the point same Y and this is 7 ohm. Fine, this point can be said as X. Next, X to Y. X to Y or Y to X. What is there? Y is connected to 25 ohm and then it is connected to 5 ohm. This point can be said as Y. This point can be said as X. Now this is the redraw or the equivalent circuit diagram of the given question. Fine. So let us approach for the R equivalent. What is the first approach we have to do? First step, we have to give the or we have to assume a current entering to it, entering through the AB terminal. Then after we have to distribute the current. Then after we have to apply the series and parallel conditions and we will be getting the R equivalent. Fine. So let's do it. See here from A, I am giving the current direction. That means the same current has to come out. Fine. This enters. Then after what happens? It observes that there are 3 branches. 3 branches. So the current will be divided. Current will be divided. You can see here the current entering in the 10 ohm will enter in the 20 ohm also. That means 10 and 20 are in series. Similarly, the current entering in the 3 ohm and 7 ohm is same. Current entering in the 25 ohm and 5 ohm is same. That means 3 and 7 are series. 25 and 5 are series. So we will draw the equivalent circuit diagram. What will be the equivalent circuit diagram? I will be erasing this one. What will be my equivalent circuit diagram? My equivalent circuit diagram, this is the A point. This is 2 ohm. B point. This is 7 ohm. 2 ohm. 10 and 20 are in series. So 10 and 20 are in series means they will add. So 10 and 20 will be added, that is 30 ohm. Similarly, 3 and 7 will be added. So that will be 10 ohm. Similarly 25 and 5 will be added. So it will be 30 ohm. So current direction is must. So enters, divides. Fine. Clear? So this is a point. This is y and this is x. Now from the diagram we can see that the starting point of the 30 ohm, 10 ohm and this 30 ohm is y, and the ending point of the 30 ohm, 10 ohm and 30 ohm will be x. That is, both starting and the ending point are common. So can we say 30 ohm, 10 ohm and 30 ohm are in parallel? Yes, we can say it. Fine. So we'll redraw the circuit diagram. First of all, I'll write down that one. 30 ohm parallel with 10 parallel with 30. Clear? Or I can write down 30 ohm parallel with 30 parallel with 10. That will be the easier one. 30 ohm parallel, it will be 15 ohm parallel with 10 ohm, which implies 15 into 10 divided by 15 plus 10, which approaches to 6 ohm. Fine. So what is the answer of it? This 30 ohm, 10 ohm and 30 ohm parallel, 6 ohm I am getting it. So I'll redraw the circuit. I'll redraw the circuit diagram. This is A, 2 ohm, this is B, 7 ohm, and here it is 6 ohm, y, x. This is A, B. So what is the current direction? Enters. Fine, this will be the current direction. Now see here that the current entering in the 2 ohm and 6 ohm and 7 ohm is same. That means 2 ohm and 6 ohm and 7 ohm are in series. So what will be the R equivalent? R equivalent will be 2 plus 6 plus 7, that is 15 ohm. This is your answer. Fine, you can make a note of it. Let's say this type of problem. Fine. This is a circuit diagram given where a 24 volt is connected to the circuit. Now it is saying that you have to find out the R equivalent across AB terminal. Fine. So what I will do, first I will arrange it. Clear? The first thing is first we have to make the count of the number of nodes. So how many nodes are there? This is a node is there. This is a node is there. This is also a node. This is also a node. This is also a node. Fine. So I'll give the name. If this is A, can I say this is also A? Yes. This is B. Can I say this is B? Yes. Let us take this is your X. This is your X. It is directly connected. Can I say this is X? Yes. So this is a circuit diagram. Done. So we'll redraw it and we'll find out. This is A point and this is B point. Fine. From A to B, what is present? 4 ohm is present. Clear? A to X. A to X. What is present? 6 ohm is present. Similarly, A to X, another 4 ohm is present. That means, can I say This is 4 ohm. Yes, because this point is A, this point is X. Between that 6 ohm and 4 ohm are connected. Next, from B to X, B to X, what is present? This is a B point, entire one. B to X. See here, B to X, what is present? 2 ohm is present. Next, B to X, what is present? 8 ohm is present. Fine. This is my equivalent circuit diagram. Now I will give the current direction. So if the current is approaching in this way, then the current will be definitely divided. Fine. Similarly, the current here will be divided, approaches, clear? So this will be the current direction. Now see here, can I say 2 and 8 are parallel? Yes. So I will redraw that one. I will erase this one and I will redraw it. 8 parallel 2. How much? 8 into 2 divided by 10. So it will be 1.6. So I am taking this one as 1.6 ohm. This 2. Next, 6 and 4 are parallel. Disconnected to X. This is connected to B. Fine. See here, 6 and 4. Starting point is A, ending point is X. So 6 and 4 are parallel. So what I will take here? 6 parallel 4. How much? 6 into 4 divided by 10. It is 2.4. So I will take this one as, this point is A and this is 2.4. Done. From this point will be B. From A to B, what is present? 4 ohm is present. This is B, this is also B, this is also A. Fine. So let us give the current direction. Approaches. Fine. So from the circuit diagram, can I say the current flowing in the 2.4 ohm is same as the current flowing in the 1.6 ohm? Yes. That means 2.4 ohm and 1.6 ohm are in series. So what is the next circuit diagram I will be drawing? This is 4 ohm. This will be 2.4 series. So 2.4 plus 1.6 series. So what I will be getting? 4 ohm. So this will be 4 ohm. This will be A point. Similarly, this will be B point. This will be B point. This will be B point. So let's give the current direction. Divides, comes back. So from the circuit diagram we can know that 4 and 4 ohm are parallel. So what will be my equivalent? 4 parallel 4 will be equals to 2 ohm. You can calculate it. 4 into 4 divided by 4 plus 4. So this point is A, this point is B. So what is the R equivalent? R equivalent is given as 2 ohm. Now go back to the question. In the question, what is the circuit? Here 124 volt is connected. How much? 24 volt is connected. So in the question it needs that I have to find out this current I. What will be the I? I equals to 24 divided by 2, that is 12 ampere. So 12 ampere is my answer. Fine. R equivalent we have got it, as well as current flowing to the circuit, the total current also we have got it. You can make a note of it. let's see another variety of problem. Fine. This is a circuit diagram given and the node names are also given here, right? A, B, C, X, Y. These all are the nodes names as well as the nodal point names are given. Clear? So in this circuit it is saying that you have to find out the R equivalent across AB terminal. That is the first part of the question. Across AB terminal you have to find out. Another is across AC terminal you have to find out. Another is BC terminal you have to find it out. So let's solve for the first part, that is across AB. Clear? So what we have to do, first we have to redraw the circuit considering AB terminal. Clear? So I'll draw it. This is, let us take this point is A and this point is B. Clear? Within A to B, this point A, this is point B. A to B, what is present here? 12 ohm. So I am writing down 12 ohm. Fine. Next, A is connected to C. A is connected to C through what? 4 ohm and 2 ohm. So I'll place it here, 4 ohm and 2 ohm. Which point is this one? C. This is point C. Next, B to C, what is present? 12 ohm. B to C, what is present? 12 ohm. So I'll redraw this one. B to C, it is 12 ohm. Can I say this point is also B? B to C, what is present? 12 ohm. So which are the resistors completed? 2 ohm, 4 ohm, this 12 ohm and this 12 ohm is done. Fine. Next, B to Y. B to Y. From B, another point is Y where 8 ohm resistor is there. This is Y point. What is this? 8 ohm. Next, C to Y. What is it? C to Y. Can I say this point is C? C to Y, what is present? C to Y, it is 8 ohm. Next, C to X. C to X. X is a point. C to X, what is present? 2 ohm is present. Next, X to Y. X to Y, what is present? 6 ohm. 6 ohm is done, 2 ohm is done, 8 ohm is done, this 8 ohm is also done. So this is my modified diagram. This is my modified diagram. So as per the conditions, what is it? Across AB. So what we have to do, what is the first step in the R equivalent? We have to assume a current is entering. Fine. And the same current is leaving. Clear? Next, current will be divided. So current enters, here it is divided, enters in 4 ohm, the same current will be entering in the 2 ohm. Fine. Now we have several branches, so current will be divided. Here the current will be divided. Fine. Here it will be divided. Next, is there any other terminals that side? No. Beyond X nothing is there. So the same current flowing in the 2 ohm, the same current will be flowing in the 6 ohm. Fine. This two combines and comes to the 8 ohm. Then 12 ohm current and 8 ohm current is combining and coming back, added and comes back to the B terminal. Now apply the series and parallel conditions. So we can see here that the current flowing in the 2 ohm and 6 ohm are same. So 2 ohm and 6 ohm are in series. So what we will do, in place of 2 ohm and 6 ohm, what I'll write down, I'll replace this one and I'll write down as 6 plus 2, that is equals to 8 ohm. Fine. You can see the current direction. Current direction is same. Now see here. These two. 8 ohm starting point is C. This 8 ohm starting point is C. As well as Y is the ending point for both the case. That means it has common starting point, common ending point. So can I say these two are parallel? Yes, I can say it parallel. So what I'll do, I'll replace this 2. I'll replace this 2 with 8 parallel 8. What is that? 8 parallel 8. It is 8 parallel 8. That will be equals to 4 ohm. Clear? See the current directions. Now see, for this 4 ohm starting point C and for this 12 ohm starting point is C. Fine. Now see here, the current flowing in the 4 ohm enters in the same current enters in the 8 ohm. Can I say this 4 ohm and 8 ohm are in series? Yes, I can say this is in series. So I'll replace this one. I'll replace this one with a resistance that is saying that 4 ohm plus 8 ohm, that is equals to 12 ohm. Fine. See the current direction continues like this. Now starting and ending point of these both 12 ohms are common. So can I say this 12 ohm and 12 ohm are in parallel? I'll replace this 12 ohm and 12 ohm with an equivalent resistor 12 parallel 12. 12 parallel 12, that is equals to 6 ohm. Fine. Next, current flowing in this 4 ohm and 2 ohm, is it same? Yes. The current flowing in the 4 ohm and 2 ohm, it also flows through the 6 ohm. That means 4, 2 and 6, all the three are in series. So can I replace this entire part? 6 ohm and this 4 and 2 will be treated as 4 plus 2 plus 6. How much? It's 12 ohm. So what is the current? Now starting point of this 12 and 12, is it same? Yes. Ending point, is it same? Yes. So these two are treated as parallel. So 12 parallel 12. What will be my R equivalent across this one? R equivalent will be equals to 12 parallel 12. How much? 6 ohm. Fine. You can make a note of it. Now let us move to the second part of this question. Across AC. So which terminal I'll take? First I'll take A. Another I'll take as C. Right? I'm elongating it. I'm taking this one as also A. This as a C. Fine. See here. A to C. What is there? 4 ohm and 2 ohm in series. So can I draw here two resistors? One is 4 ohm connected to A another is 2 ohm connected to C. These two parts are done. Next, A to where it is connected? B. What is it? It's 12 ohm. Next, B to C. What is connected? 12. So I am taking C. This is 12. Next, B to Y. 8 ohm and this terminal is Y. Next, C to Y. What is it? Again I will elongate. C to Y. This terminal I can say it as C. C to Y how much? 8 ohm. Next, C to X. This is X. Next, X to Y. This is Y. And Y to X, what is there? 6 ohm. And this is 2 ohm. This is the simplified or the modified circuit diagram for the part 2. That is across A and C. Across A and C. Now we will assume the current directions. What is the current direction? From A we will input the current, from C it will leave. Next here the current is divided. Fine, this is the distribution of the current. Next, after we will be applying the series and parallel conditions. Clear? See here. Current flowing in the 6 ohm and the 2 ohm. Is it same? Yes. So 6 ohm and 2 ohm will be in series. So can I replace this one 6 and 2 with a simplified resistance, that is 6 plus 2 equals to 8 ohm. Can I say 8 ohm and 8 ohm are parallel? Yes, because starting point, ending point are same. So can I replace these two with the 8 parallel 8? 8, that is equals to 4 ohm. Fine. Next, the current flowing in the 8 ohm and this 4 ohm is same. So I can write down this one as 8 plus 4 equals to 12 ohm. The current direction are as usual. Now see here, can I say 12 and 12 are parallel? Yes. So 12 and 12 parallel. 12 parallel 12. 12 parallel 12. That will be equals to 6 ohm. Now see here, the current flowing in the 12 ohm will be the same the current flowing in the 6 ohm. That means 12 ohm and 6 ohm are in series. 12 plus 6, that is equals to 18 ohms. So this is the current. Fine. Next, current flowing in the 4 ohm and 2 ohm are same. So can I replace, can I say these two are in series? So can I replace by the 6 ohm? Yes, I can replace these two by 6 ohm. So I can write down this one as 6 ohm. 6 ohm and 18 ohm are parallel to each other. So what will be the R equivalent? R equivalent will be 6 ohm parallel 18 ohm. So 6 into 18 divided by 6 plus 18. So 6 into 18 divided by 24. 6, 4, next it is 4.5 ohms. So R equivalent will be equals to 4.5 ohms. So R equivalent equals to 4.5 ohms. Next is the across BC. So the same thing, I'll take this point as B, this point as C. I'll elongate it to another point, that is C, this is B. Next we will follow the diagram. Across B and C, what is there? 12 ohm. Next what is there? B to A, what is there? 12 ohm. So I am taking this one as 12 ohm, that is B to A. Next, A to C, what is there? Let's take this one as C. A to C, that is 4 ohm and 2 ohm. This part is over, this 12 ohm is over. Next, B to Y, we don't know what is B to Y, so I am taking this one as Y, and this is 8 ohm. Next, C to Y, C to Y, what is that? 8 ohm is there. Fine. Next, C to X, how much? 2 ohm, and here it is Y point, that is 6 ohm. Fine. This is the diagram. Clear? Now we will go for the solution. Before that, as usual, the first step, current. See, this is a distribution what we have done. Now we will apply the logic of the or the series and parallel conditions. 6 and 2 we know now. 6 and 2, 8 ohm. So I will replace this one by 8. Why? Because these two are in series. So this I can write down as 8 ohm. 8 and 8 parallel, how much? 4 ohm. So what I will write down? 4 ohm. Now see here, current flowing in 8 ohm and current flowing in 4 ohm, is it will be same? Yes. So what I will do, 8 and 4 are in series. So what I will write here? 8 plus 4, 12 ohm. Clear? Now see here, current flowing in the 12 ohm, 4 ohm and 2 ohm, is it same? Yes. That means this 12, 4 and 2 are series in nature. So 12, 4 plus 2 plus 12. So this can be replaced as 12 plus 4 plus 2, that is equals to 18. Fine. And this is the point C. Clear? See the current direction. Now for this 12 ohm starting point is B, for this 18 ohm the starting point is B, and for this 12 ohm also the starting point is B, and for all the three the ending point is C. That means, can I say 12 ohm, 18 ohm and 12 ohm are in parallel? Yes, I can say it. So I'll so 12 parallel 18 parallel 12, or 12 parallel 12 parallel 18. 12 parallel 12, 6 parallel 18. We have to find it out. So what will be the answer? 6 into 18 divided by 24, that is equals to 4.5 ohm. Fine. So this is your R equivalent across which point? BC. So this is R equivalent equals to 4.5 ohm. This is your answer. So what is the answer for the across BC terminal? It is 4.5 ohm. This is about the R equivalent problems. More problems we will be solving in the next lecture. Thank you.